Tonight at 6 o'clock, we start with a new report showing just how empty downtown Indianapolis is, and it's becoming a real issue. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Anne Marie. Jenny's in for Scott.
Yeah, the number of building vacancies have well surpassed the national average. So tonight, our Ella Rhodes looked into the effect those vacancies are having on local businesses.
Walking on Meridian Street, vacant buildings sit on nearly every block. A few, now a sidewalk gallery covered in art.
Building right across from us is empty. There's just a lot of vacancies downtown.
Illumin Coffee barista Mackenzie Collins says it's bad for business.
People who are just living around in this area, just walking by and strolling in, that's a little bit less of our customer base. I think the vacancies definitely impact local businesses.
Illumin Coffee and other shops on Meridian rely on the offices downtown for foot traffic, but many sit empty. 26% of them, according to investment firm Colliers. That number almost double the national average, with doors boarded and dust collected on the window front covered in fingerprints.
It has to be concerning, and there's a couple of reasons why, right? One is, it's economic activity is receding out, right? That's not necessarily a good thing if you're a city.
He says the empty office buildings range from big skyscrapers to smaller buildings.
That means a lot of economic activity is no longer in the marketplace. And that really has a knock-on effect for small lunch shops, restaurants, dining, entertainment.
Urban says the impact goes deeper than local businesses, since large office spaces provide a big chunk of change in tax revenue.
It's really paramount that not only citizens, but also city leaders try to address this problem in a proactive fashion.
The solution?
Simple answer, just convert them to apartments. And I go, that is the right answer, but getting there is actually very difficult.
Collins stays hopeful for days like Small Business Saturday.
Great opportunity to show out and support real people who see and feel the impact of where and how you're spending your money.
Ella Rhodes, 13 News.
And a reminder, Small Business Saturday is this weekend, and there are plenty of businesses around Indy that are participating.
And all this comes as downtown Indianapolis is preparing to welcome thousands of people downtown for Downtown Indy's Circle of Lights presented by IBEW 481.
And if you're planning to join us Friday night, we certainly hope you are. Local police want you to have a plan. Our Samantha Johnson live on Monument Circle tonight after talking with police. What did they share, Sam?
Well, Jenny and Anne Marie, have a plan, come down early, know where you're headed, and prepare to stay late. That's the advice from Metro Police and organizers of this holiday tradition. Now, the lights might not be on, but they are up. Take a look at Monument Circle tonight. We are excited to flip that switch Friday night, and we want you to be safe while you're here. Local law enforcement tell us they're used to big events like this one. It is the 63rd year after all, and they want you to be ready too. So take a look at some of this video from last year. If you've been here before, you know you can expect to see police officers, firefighters, EMTs, paramedics. They will all be here Friday night. But something you can do right now to help keep your family safe is to sign up for the public safety alerts. You can send a text. They will text you if there's some sort of emergency. That number here on your screen, you will text COL, Circle of Lights 2025 to 67283. That number there on your screen. Metro Police reminding all of us, trust your gut and speak up if something's going on.
I'll say it again, if you see something, say something. It's very important. There'll be plenty of uniformed officers around. If you see something, get to that police officer or to that public safety official and say something.
Now, you heard him reference uniformed officers. There will also be plenty of undercover officers roaming the streets, drones to help manage traffic and crowds, and the real-time crime center will be up and running this weekend to help monitor all the events that are happening in downtown Indianapolis. And when I asked those officers earlier today, I said, is downtown Indianapolis safe after we have seen several shootings in the past month? They tell me yes. And when it comes to big events like this, Indy is an event city. They know how to do these things safely. So Anne Marie and Jenny, their biggest advice again was to make a plan now, know where you're headed, and then enjoy your time once you get here.
All right, and save up to pay for parking because it's going to be pricey.
That's true.
Sam, thanks so much.
Hey, don't forget to join us on Monument Circle. Again, it's Friday evening for the official flipping of the switch, or if you can't be there in person, tune in and watch it live right here on Channel 13. Our special starts at 6 o'clock.
So the big question is,
Yeah.
what will the weather be? It has not been looking ideal. Looks like it's going to be very cold.
Yeah, bundling up.
Bundling up. We're talking all the layers, hats, gloves, hand warmers, extra pair of socks, things.
Yeah, all the things.
All of the things. Temperatures will be in the 30s. We may end up with some wind chill numbers in the teens and 20s. So,
Wind too.
yes, the weather is going to have a big impact over the next several days. Hopefully you took advantage of today and this past weekend. It was relatively quiet. We're in the 40s and 50s right now, right at 50 in Indianapolis. Radar is clear, but you can see a developing weather system out to our west and down to our southwest. Rain is in our forecast. If you're coming downtown, it is dry now. Our Pacers at home taking on the Pistons. Evening temperatures close to 50. Rain arrives 10, 11 o'clock. So as everyone heads home, there will be a few showers to deal with, and you'll need the umbrella tomorrow. Rain on the way for Tuesday, highs in the 50s.
Angela, thank you. Right now, a Morgan County woman who was planning a mass shooting at Mooresville High School is staying behind bars.
That's because a judge today sentenced Trinity Shockley to more than a decade for that crime. Matthew Foltz was in that courtroom this morning and has more on what she said.
It was an emotional morning for some here inside the Morgan County Judicial Campus as Trinity Shockley learned she'll be spending the next 12 years inside an Indiana State prison and then 5 years on mental health probation. And it's something that her attorney says is a tragedy all the way around. During the hearing on Monday, Shockley was emotional, apologizing to the community, Mooresville High School, and her classmates. She says since she's been in jail, she's getting the proper resources to address her mental health and now thinks more clearly. Morgan County prosecutors using this case as a reminder to say something if you see something troubling.
Someone saw something concerning and heard something concerning and reported it. So just keep that in mind. That's how we keep everybody safe, is you see something, you report it.
Now, the judge also had a few words with Shockley during today's hearing. She told her that she believes she can move on from this. I also reached out to Shockley's attorney, but he declined to comment. Reporting in Morgan County, I'm Matthew Foltz, 13 News.
Matthew, thank you. And right now, police in Carroll County are trying to figure out what caused a crash there that killed a 73-year-old man near Delphi. Investigators say that this crash involved the man's SUV and a truck that was driven by a teenager, 19-year-old from Frankfort. This all happened yesterday afternoon at the crossing of State Road 18 and US 421. Thomas Martin died at the scene. A 59-year-old passenger in his car went to the hospital. The other driver was treated at the scene.
An Indianapolis medical testing company will pay the government millions as part of a settlement over COVID tests. Patients' Choice Laboratories will pay the government more than $9.6 million for alleged false claims and kickbacks. The company allegedly conducted unnecessary COVID-19 tests at long-term care facilities. The government says the company billed Medicare for those unnecessary tests starting in December of 2020.
From our 13 Investigates team, confusion swirling tonight around a new plan to get water to the Leap Business District project that's located northwest of downtown Indianapolis up in Boone County.
Yeah, in fact, nearly 500 property owners in several counties are learning a new pipeline could go through their yards. All those pink markers show the route where trees will come down and the ground dug up to move billions of gallons of water to the Leap District. Property owners told 13 Investigates they were recently surprised to get notices they'll have to sell quickly or face a lawsuit. So there's a lot of uncertainty.
It would be appropriate for someone to explain what's the plan. If you're installing pipe in less than 6 weeks, surely you have a plan that you have the confidence to share with the public on what you're going to do.
So coming up tonight at 11 o'clock, where all that water is coming from and the concerns neighbors have about that plan.